Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Hogwarts Legacy. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zerel. Let's get to it. So today, this is the brass ring, guys. But before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. So we got a letter from the house elf, Scrope. You can tell because of the picture that accompanies it, but obviously you don't get that if you're actually getting a letter from the post. So we're following clues that he left that's bringing us to him. He wants our help, and we're going to get help from him, so it is a tit for tat kind of thing. Scratch your back, I'll scratch, you'll scratch mine. And he's being very cryptic in these notes that he's leaving.
Better not be a trick.
Now this is the only other time that you'll converse with or even see Scrope as a Slytherin, and as any other house you will not see him until you are doing that particular quest, and only for a short time.
Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
So this is, of course, a house-specific quest for Slytherin members only. So each house has exactly one specific quest that is only for its house, and no one else gets to see it, as the challenges that are listed out. One of the things that you can do is get to the map chamber as each house. So whether you're a Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, or Hufflepuff, you'll, if you're going to want to complete the challenge, you're going to want to create a new character for each house in order to complete it. And this way, you'll get to see all of the different quests that are specific to different houses. Alright, so Scrope is part of the Black family's house elves. So, and as you can see, he's missing one ear. He seems to be a little bit up in age compared to some house elves. And if you remember anything about the Black family, they don't treat their house elves very well, much like the Malfoy family. So all the so-called pureblood families tend to have house elves. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. And they don't tend to treat them as equals. They see them as inferior creatures. Any magical or humanoid creatures in the magical world.
It seems this may help us both.
All right, so we agreed to help Scrope, and Scrope will help us. So we're going to try and get the ring, the Black family ring, which has a crest on it. If we're able to do that, he will help us out. We got a book from the restricted section in the library at Hogwarts, but it was missing a few pages that had been torn out, and he's going to help us out, or possibly it could be with the ring. So we'll see what happens once we get to this spot. Now, one thing to note is that you do not have access to any equipment that'll help you get around faster other than flute flames. So all that you have a lot of footwork that you have to do Man, that's pretty rough. Throw a bunch of Doug Bogs at you. There we go. That's about the only way that you can easily get these Doug Bogs taken care of. Oh, and there's another one. So 4 Doug Bogs. I have to say, Doug Bogs are magic sponges compared to most other creatures. There we go. Put out a Chinese chomping cabbage. That one's 14, so it's a little above us in terms of level. There we go. Well, if nothing else, we got a bunch of tongues out of it. Ooh, wait, there's another one. This one's only 13, so only. So it's at the same level. Now when he sticks his tongue out, you can hit Leviosa and levitate him by his tongue. And I think at the same time you can flip him. Hey, now we're 14. Luckily we have no problems swimming. Have a nice little, almost like firefly glow in the...
Why would I need a piece of toast?
And then we have this
That's where it goes.
squid. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the toast. Have this enchanted stonework that looks like almost like a kraken, like a big squid. Toast opens the way, which is it's just crazy. All right, so here's the black journal.
Could it be a visitor?
And who could it be but Richard Jackdaw?
Oh. Ooh.
The scoundrel, the scamp himself.
I was a student, just like you, about a century ago.
100 years
How in the
ago,
world did you find this
he was a
place?
student.
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family.
The ring. Let's get right to it.
Sorry to say, I sold
No,
the ring
he
a
sold
long
the
time
ring.
ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon.
So Scrope
Can't say I
was
blame
a
him.
house elf
I stole
100
all
years
these
ago.
treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would
Jackdaw,
pique her interest.
the old dog.
She simply rolled her eyes.
He was
What would I want with yellow
courting
pages torn from a book? Not my
Apollonia,
finest moment.
whatever her name is, black,
I must
and
insist you
Anne
give them to me
at the
once.
same
Not
time.
here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So,
And he was
I
a
followed
student,
the
but
map
he was also
to
a
what I can only
thief,
describe as
and
an enchanted cave.
he wasn't a
of
very
some
good
kind.
student,
And you see what happens
obviously.
next.
Swishing
Here's an
noise.
idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you
All
where
right,
to find
so-
the pages.
We're going to go meet him in the Forbidden
I
Forest.
suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet
We'll
you
have
at
to
the
go
forest.
talk
I'm sure
to
the
Scrope,
pages
give
are
him the
still
bad
tucked in my
news.
waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton,
Yeah,
they're yours for
No.
the taking.
don't mind.
Revelio.
Terribly. Let's grab this chest while we're here. It's obviously... here we go. Map with floating
Doesn't appear to be
candles.
connected to the missing pages.
A little side quest for us. So we'll go back out. We'll go
Hello,
to Scrope.
Thanks to you,
There
I
we
was
go.
able to enter Apollina's grotto. The toast,
The toast was
key.
the key.
I met a ghost there.
As of course the
Richard
house elf
Jackdaw,
would know.
Who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
One of the things that Scrope said is that the house elves are very good at not being seen.
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
There we go.
News indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster.
Probably got
Scrub
melted
takes
down
some
100 years
consolation
ago.
in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you.
Stones
again,
removed if there were any.
You're a credit to house elves.
And
As
for a
good as mine.
pittance
We meet
for what
again,
it was
Richard
worth
Jackdaw.
to the Black
I
family.
suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see.
Alright, now
It's took the
everything's
cunning of a
merged
Slytherin
together.
to track down these pages.
Cunning of a
Perfect.
Slytherin,
Now where do we go from here?
Follow me.
insert
I shall
house
lead you
name
as far as I
there.
can, but I fear I may remain a tad
We're gonna
reluctant
go
to
with
revisit the scene of my
Jackdaw,
demise.
find
Keep your eyes open
the
for a bird
way,
bath. When you find it,
Latin
say
or Greek.
Intramuros.
He doesn't really know
I think it's
because
Latin.
he didn't pay that close
Or
attention. He
Greek.
was too
As you can imagine,
busy
I never
getting
paid much attention
in
in
trouble
school.
and
Shall
looking
we?
for, quote, adventure.
There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
So this is the second half of
Intramuros.
the house-specific quest, but it is the same for each house. So regardless of what house you are in, going to the Forbidden Forest should be, depending on what direction you come in, should be the same experience no matter what. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
I won't rest.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where this all leads. Revelio. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if my spells will help me through this. Incendio! Incendio! I'm not going to touch those. Ugh. Incendio! Incendio! Leviosa! I wonder if I can move that platform somehow. Incendio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio! Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Whew, it's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Here. Revelio. Incendio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me. Where could he be? Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. Revelio. Incendio. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me. Where could he be? Revelio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him. Revelio. There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the head of Richard did. Stupefy. Stupefy. imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Section. Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
PlayStation